In tonight's sports news, Pollard named as West Indies limited overs captain, Steve Smith extend lead over Virat Kohli, and in local football, Labry in hunt for final spot in FA's Island Cup. We bowl off tonight's sports news of cricket. Kieron Pollard has been appointed as the West Indies' new limited overs captain as part of a national team revamp. The Windies are still seeking a full-time head coach to follow interim appointments Richard Pybus and Floyd Reefer. Pollard, 32, has not played an ODI since 2016 but has featured in T20 internationals, most recently against India last month, and is a regular in international T20 competitions such as the Indian Premier League, the Vitality Blast and Australia's Big Bash. Jason Holder will revert to the Test captaincy alone as Pollard takes over from him in 50-over cricket and from Carlos Brathwaite in T20. Staying in cricket news, Craig Brathwaite has been reported for a suspected illegal bowling action following the West Indies 2-0 Test series defeat to India. The International Cricket Council say Brathwaite was reported after the second test against India, which ended last week. Under ICC rules, Brathwaite will have to undergo testing on his action to see if it should be declared illegal. Brathwaite has until September 14th to be tested. He can still bowl in international cricket until a decision is made after the assessments. In more cricket news, Steve Smith, courtesy a double-hundred in the 4th Ashes Test, extended his lead over Indian skipper Virat Kohli in the latest ICC Test rankings released on Tuesday. Steve Smith's brilliant 211-run knockout only helped Australia regain the Ashes, but helped him consolidate his top Test spot with 937 rating points. Steve Smith, who is in prolific form, now stands only 10 rating points short of his highest ever rating of 947, which he earned in 2018. Meanwhile, Virat Kohli remains second in the Test rankings with 903 rating points. On the domestic scene, the knockout stage of the South Castries Cricket Association Smash T10 competition commenced yesterday with Cobras being upset by the Katahars. The Katahars finished bottom of the table in Group B in the preliminary stage of the competition. Summarized scores in the match: Katahars 173 for 3 after 7 overs. Penalty runs of 108 was awarded to Cobras for fielding 7 players. The Cobras, they scored 71 for 5 after 10 overs. Tonias Simon, 69 runs, topped the batting table at the conclusion of the preliminary round, while Orishangu scalped the most wickets. Most sixes went to Tonias Simon, Calvin Stanislas, Mugaran Stanislas. They had 4 each. That's in the most fours category. Tennessee Hippolyte also had 4. The qualifying stages continue today, 10th September, with Ravaging Royals versus Warriors, and on Wednesday, 11th September, Police comes up against Spartan Strikers. Matches will off from 4:45 p.m. daily. Finally, in tonight's sports news, domestic football. Now that the intrigue and drama of the Black Cat Big 8 has dissipated, all focus and attention returns to the final round of preliminary matches in the St. Lucia Football Association Inc. National Lotteries Authority-sponsored Island Cup. In Group 1, Grosile is in 3rd position in comparison to Deriso by virtue of goal difference, Grosile 5 to Deriso. Roseau Valley is on 16 points and Vieux South on 13 points. The top 3 teams have already qualified for the knockout stage of the Island Cup. However, on Wednesday, 11th September, Vieux South comes up against Labry at the Marshall Grounds at 6 p.m., with the former looking to book the final place in the Final 4. One team will definitely be eagerly looking closely at the outcome of this encounter is Grosile, currently lying 4th in the group. With this piece on local football, that's the final whistle on tonight's sports news.